about Julia Fox interrupting Marlon Wayans as they promote their movie Him. And y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think of this whole situation. Because, baby, it's a lot to unpack. Let's get into it.
Because I think the youth needs to hear what real men are. I think there's there's masculinity.
But what are real men?
Right. To me, a real man is a responsible man.
Because every time a man does some shit, they'll be like, that's not a real man. And it's like, looks like a man to me.
I think a real man is in touch with his feminine
looks like a duck
side,
and it walks like a duck. I mean?
Yeah. I think a real man is knows how to unstrap from his ego.
I don't know. I think the real man thing is just a thing like that people invented to like excuse bad behavior. You know?
Yeah,
like all men are real men.
Said like a real man.
Period.
Yeah,
Say how it is.
I think, I think being like, to further add on what she's saying, I think there's this false narrative of what real men do, and I think it's tied into, privilege and masculinity. And I think exploring that in films is important because, we're raising these young boys to be men, and we can go that extra step to educate boys and on that journey of how to, tap into the femininity, the vulnerability. That way we can further protect women. I think that's why it's important.
This is my personal opinion of Julia Fox interrupting Marlon, but not interrupting Tyreek. I just feel like she's those type of people that will go to a Kamala Harris book tour and tell Kamala Harris why she's messing up the presidency and why the government shut down when Vice President Harris is doing a book tour. You know what I mean? Like, I just personally feel like me as a woman, I cannot speak on certain things as a man. So for Marlon Wayans to handle that question very eloquently, as well as to not engage in what Julia Fox was saying, I commend him because I feel like a lot of people do not put enough respect on the Wayans brothers' names. If it wasn't for the Wayans brothers, we wouldn't have Rosie Perez, we wouldn't have Jennifer Lopez, we wouldn't have Jamie Foxx, Jim Carrey, Tommy Davidson, David Allen Greer, so on and so forth. They put on a lot of comics on the map, and those people have went into greater projects because of a family that had a vision of doing comedy sketches and then progressing on to TV shows, movies, and things of that nature. I personally felt like Marlon was gonna say something sideways, but the grown man of Marlon, he was like, you know what? You're not even on my grade level. I'm just gonna be very professional because this is business. How dare you disrespect a Wayans? This ain't no degular actor that just came off of Broadway. Like, no, this is Marlon Wayans, okay? Like, if I was ever in the presence of greatness that have changed cinema for what it is today, I would be honored and humble. I would try to learn the ropes of how did you get to where you're at today. You know what I'm saying? Like, Marlon don't have to do no movie. I bet Marlon is set. He can just be chilling at the house, enjoying the fruits of his labors. But Marlon is like, you know what? I'm going to still show these young bucks what I got. And he did a very good job in Him. If you haven't seen Him, I need y'all to go see it because it's a great movie. And I even did a reaction to it when I left the movie theaters because I was like, oh my God. And then this guy right over here, Tyreek, I don't know him that well, but he did a great job. I don't know if this is his first film. Also notice Julia Fox did not interrupt Tyreek, but she interrupted Marlon. She shouldn't interrupt anybody, period. But the simple fact of you interrupted Marlon Wayans? You playing with a Wayans? Chill. I'm telling you. I would have just sat there, looked pretty until there was a question that I can connect with and collect my coins. Because, baby, how dare you? You talking to a Wayans? And you talking about real men. And when you dated Kanye, he was having you dress all types of things that you didn't even speak. Baby, I didn't know if you spoke English or not. The way that man had you. Okay. That is to say this. You guys think that Julia Fox was right, or do you guys think she was wrong? Let's talk about it in the comment section. I want to thank you so much for taking the time of watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that bell notification so you're notified every time when I upload a new video. as well as I am at 931 subscribers. I want to reach that goal of 1,000. So make sure that you guys help me get on that road, because I love creating this type of content. And if there's any ideas that you guys want me to react to, put it in the comment section below and I'll do my best to do a reaction video. See you next time. Peace.